The story of the Jewish people is one of extraordinary courage and resilience. But this week, my community has faced a reality beyond our worst nightmares. We witnessed devastation in Israel only to be confronted with scenes at home in support of the perpetrators. Less than 24 hours after the attack, as the body count was rising, people gathered at our country's most iconic landmark, the Sydney Opera House, and chanted anti-Semitic slurs echoing the worst of the Holocaust. We've seen flags burnt, Nazi salutes on Melbourne trains, and a stream of online abuse with justifications of the murder of innocent Jewish lives. My community is heartbroken, and my people are suffering, trying to reconcile the atrocities overseas and the scenes at home. It makes the resolute support that I and the Jewish community have received from colleagues in this Parliament so meaningful. On Wednesday, the Foreign Minister spoke at the Australia-Israel Chamber of Commerce. She made a speech in support of Israel that was strong and heartfelt. On Thursday, the Prime Minister came to my electorate, to the St Kilda Synagogue, where he met with leaders and members of the Jewish community. He spoke movingly of his support for Israel and for our community. I can tell the House that the Jewish community deeply appreciated his words, just as they've deeply appreciated the words of people right across the political aisle. I want to thank the leaders of this place for their unwavering support and solidarity. I want to acknowledge people who are hurting across the Parliament, including my friend, the member for Berowra. I also want to acknowledge my state Liberal colleague, David Southwick, who has stood united with me as we work to support our people in this time. So we gather today to stand in solidarity with the people of Israel from within the Australian Parliament, just as we stood with them as we cast the first vote in 1947 to help establish the State of Israel after witnessing the darkest chapter in human history. We must stand against terrorism, against anti-Semitism, and against hatred in all its forms. The people of Israel, the Palestinian people, and indeed all humanity deserve nothing less. I will finish with a prayer that is said by Jewish people during the daily prayers. Its underlying translation asks for one thing above all, that for Israel, for the Jewish people, and for the entire world, there should be peace. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen.